What's happening, people? It's the homie Mr. 400, one half of Straight Off the Ave. Shout out to my co-host, Mr. Dubbins. He's on his way, and this is Straight Off the Ave. You feel what I'm saying? I got our latest co-host, Zenfinite, in the house, streaming
Hey
straight out
guys.
of B-more. You feel what I'm saying? And look, while we wait on Dubbins, I'm finna play this video. It's a goddamn vlog, and you could tap into the vlog while we wait on Dub to pull up. It's Father's Day 2023 vlog. I know it's 2020 freaking 4. We're gonna have another one pulling up, but just so y'all catch the vibe and see what y'all about to get into when our next get together. We had a great cookout. It was a great vibe. You feel me? But look, we gonna play that vlog and then hopefully Dub pulls up. If you don't, me and Cuz gonna hold it down till we get here. So like, let's get it popping.
Like right about here? All right. What's going on, people? It's your boy Smitty Bands. You know what I'm saying? The homies Mr. 400. And it's Father's Day. So we're going to get with the homies and see what's happening with them. You know what I'm saying? The homie True talking about a cookout, so you already know what it is. Ooh. Yo, it's mad hot in this bitch. God damn. Yo, real talk. If you got AC, this the day to probably use it. If you got leather seats, this the day you come out and and everything's gonna melt. If you got a sunroof, use it.
Go with that. Go with that.
She at work? Oh, man.
Look.
How you good?
Oh, damn, you was making a mess.
I'll clean it.
Oh. Getting my vlog going on here.
I'm going to walk out to grab the thing.
You already know, Casimir out here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Already, look.
Whoa. Mile high, dude. Mile high, baby.
That's how many girls we running.
Yeah, you like that. DJ Chosen, yes, sir.
Oh, come on, man. You already know what it is, man. Gotta salute. Barbershop style. Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
Young boys want to say, ladies are here when I had to babysit you one time. You were terrible. Yo, this he's been in here murdering these eggs.
One deviled egg. I'm gonna eat that. You already know. Happy birthday to the young man Chris. You know what I mean?
No, don't like no time to
My man invited us out. True YCs.
Put that with that finger. Clean that finger. Got bad egg on it.
Bad egg. I don't want to lick my fingers in there. You know what I mean? It's like,
Don't lick your fingers around.
exactly.
Already. We know to get you for your birthday. Double eggs.
Good egg. All I need. For a whole day.
Hella gas later.
I'm like, what fire?
More fire. He tripping.
It's like trying to figure out. We all stand around and like, nobody fucking with it but Rose.
All you got is that one stick.
What is that? Is that all the fluid down at the bottom?
No.
Man got a hot hand on him.
Who's
Yeah.
running it?
Just waiting getting to go.
Rome, tell them what's going down.
Oh, we got a gift from my mother.
As long as you got a creative thing.
We're gonna see if we can make it go away.
See if we can make it go away though. Yeah, yes sir.
Wait, hey, wait. Huh?
What you think? What?
My pop.
Already. Quez got mad brolic since the last video, you know what I'm saying? Welcome home, all that good shit. He been home, but you already know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, you trying to get my aftertaste. I'm still trying to gather myself, man.
Already. Family. Early.
Mike, what's your phone number again?
Up, can't put this on YouTube.
Good, man.
I'm drinking. You know, I got work out.
Got to say these motherfuckers.
I'm drunk.
You know what I'm going in here for, right?
Ain't no more eggs. The eggs is going.
Ain't no more.
He looked too. But you ain't believe me?
Already.
Chilling.
Jose Perfecto, you on the camera.
Now he got me on.
Yeah. You on camera. Already.
I'm like, and you about to try to roll that up? He's like, you got me fucked up.
Already. Never smoke shit, niggas roll that you ain't want.
He looking. You did.
I'm lying. I ain't like 20.
But you're not supposed to though.
I don't. That's what I'm saying. But just off of knowing, just smoking my whole life, it's kind of like natural. Like every.
Damn. Angel. Angel, come back here.
He said clean sweet bag. Hold on, doggy. I wanna move, doggy. It's about to get real.
Let's go, Bubby. All you doing is focus on me, baby.
Kids ain't gonna know how to stop. How you running with the camera?
That's because he ain't trying to run.
Oh, I'm about to burn y'all with the camera.
You might be the first with all.
Oh, he get it naturally. Trust that shit.
You ready, Bubby?
Come on, son. Come on, man. You
Trust
finish
and
strong,
believe.
buddy.
My hat gonna fly
I
off.
need you to put all the T's in the
I need to do this.
So wait, what we running to them? They coming back?
No, they coming on. Oh, they trying to block us out. Hold on.
Nah, serious?
Oh, sorry.
Are you fast? Come on, Bubby.
Highlight. No. Between got to throw these back.
Put this man all in the camera. Look at it.
Champions, baby. You can't erase that, man.
Already.
Can't erase that, man. Yeah,
My man, Papa
Sick,
True.
bro.
What's happening?
Hot.
How you feeling?
Hot.
He said hot.
Say hi. Hi.
Yes, sir.
Your friend was about to notice the
I call in, it's over. Ain't like, I mean, ain't no time frame.
My man
I don't
said
know
he-
the time frame. I don't know the time frame.
You know how you gotta.
I know if I do call in, I'm calling off. I ain't complaining. I call in. Yeah. I don't know the time frame. So I don't
My
know
man said it's
I don't know
Father's
the
Day.
rules.
I'm
I
not
don't know the
coming.
rules, cuz. I don't know that shit. I
Yo.
know if I call that motherfucker, I'm coming in.
Listen, it's
I
Father's
know,
Day. I'm
bro.
not coming, and I don't even have no childrens.
No, I'm going in there. cuz. I'm going.
My man's still trying to call in. What's happening?
No. We're going to work, man. We're getting started, bro. Modern day slave. Fucking walk my ass.
Straight lies. Straight up lies.
Going in there.
My man came out with Capri Sun.
You keep telling yourself that the first.
I gotta go now, cuz. I gotta
It's
go
time
now.
to leave.
Yeah.
It's time to
Yep.
go.
I'm
How
gonna kill
much
this.
brew is in there?
It's only a sip, bro.
It's a nice shift.
It's a sip. It's a sip.
Excuse me, nice shift. Champion style. You know what I'm saying? Already know.
Yeah, man, you know what it is. It's been a great Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the fathers out there. You know what it is. We out here having fun, living life. Yo, owie.
Man, check it. Dubbins is on his way. That was a vlog from Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? We had a great time. Definitely had a great time. It was definitely good vibes, as you can see. We gonna link up again this Father's Day. But while we here with just us, let's talk about our trip. Like how look, I was trying to ride the wave from that trip for like as long as I could possibly feed off of that great
That
energy, cuz
energy was crazy.
like even
Crazy.
playing the videos back, I was just like every time I watch that video, and I ain't watch it in probably like a good week and some change, but like the energy was so dope.
It's just, I don't know, it was just magically high vibe. It was just,
And just
it
like
was
Aunt
all
Paula
good.
said, it was like a great time. She had made a post on Facebook and she was like, you know, she was thankful that we were able to have that time to reconnect as like family and just as, you know, cousins and shit. And I was like, yeah, because I definitely needed that time because I get, you know, I'm one of them people where like I get so like tapped into what's going on with me,
Yeah,
like as far as what I'm trying to accomplish. And I get so tunnel vision that I tap out a lot of certain shit. You know what I'm saying? It don't be
yeah.
intentional. It just be like I zone the fuck out. So like that was my time where like sis was look, I look, I told my sister, I was like, I'm going to the trip. You feel me? If at all possible. She was like, cause Tia wants you I was like, look, you don't even gotta ask me like that. Like straight up, I'm
I was,
going.
I definitely was like, you need to go peer pressure your brother
Shut
into
up.
coming on this trip.
That's what she said. I was like, you ain't gotta peer pressure me. I'm there.
It's the
What do you
pressure for
mean? The
me.
Poconos with my cousins? What you mean? We in there. And it's been so long since we had that time to just, you know, like, I don't think, shit, that's our first trip ever without, like,
Kids.
our parents. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? That was
It
dope
is. It's amazing how we.
because that's
It's
like,
like
we are the next generation. So we got to
it
continue
just.
that type of shit. You know what I'm
That shit
saying?
was
So,
amazing.
look,
We
and that's what
did
I'm
it and we
saying.
did
Like,
it right. We did it all the way.
right. And then cousin Mike, low key, I just sent him a clip from our last stream and I was like, yo, I got cuz on this shit. Whoop, whoop. He was like, cuz, and he watched it. He was like, oh, that's dope. I
Oh,
said,
thank
yeah.
you. He's
You
the
feel me?
best.
Like, look, because you're already in the media space. You feel what I'm saying? So look,
I
let's talk
am.
about your upcoming event. You know what I'm saying?
All
Regardless
right.
of if it's dated in past tense, but your upcoming event, 420 in Baltimore, Maryland, correct?
Correct.
Right.
So on 420, we're going to come together and celebrate cannabis and love. And we're going to do it through tantric yoga, connection, and cannabis. So we're going to bring it all together. And we're offering you intentional journaling. We're going to set some new foundations for ourselves in relationships. We're going
Mm-hmm.
to listen to some really dope R&B music. And we're going to get
Oh
in
shit.
touch with the love we have for ourselves and our partners. It's called
R&B and
Smoke, Stretch,
stretching
and
and
Yoga.
R&B
Couples
and
R&B. We got some great
getting in.
prizes to give away.
Look, that sounds low key, pretty sensual. Look, I'm
It's
gonna tell you what I
very
strong. I
sensual.
look, I stumbled upon, and I wasn't even trying to. Right? See, look, the Straight Off the Ave channel is a new channel, right? So like, it doesn't really have any algorithm as far as like what pops up on its feed. And for some reason, yoga chicks pop up on the Straight Off the Ave. So I was watching, I'm looking, I'm like, damn, they getting it popping. These yoga low
It's
key, it's
amazing.
almost like soft Pinot on some of these
It is
channels.
not.
Look, if you
It's
look, if I
not.
send you some links, you're gonna be like, cuz this is soft Pinot.
It's
But some of these
not.
girls be look, they be taking
Listen.
advantage of YouTube
No.
and then they put links to their
Listen.
OnlyFans.
Okay, yeah, those are not the ones we're following, right? I mean, but that exists in every industry, right? You're always gonna have
Yeah, I was
people
like,
doing
this is
things like
crazy.
that.
Why is this page algorithm like this? Because I'm gonna
No,
look.
stop looking. That's why your algorithm's like.
It's bad now because I looked. She was in the room the one time. I said, babe, look at this shit.
Not you blamed it on yoga.
It was straight up
Stop.
yoga though.
You cannot.
It was
Well,
straight yoga.
it really gets a woman in tune with her body. You like there's so many muscles you don't feel on a daily basis, but when you do yoga,
And your
it's
shit is like
intentional
herbal
time
too,
for
right?
you.
You
Huh?
incorporating the herbs, like you incorporating like smoke, like herbs and shit.
Yeah, you're gonna have different herbs available to you there. You're gonna have some other floral mixtures there so you can mix it however you want. It's gonna be nice. Or you can just bring your own, whatever you prefer.
Look, I just got a
But
sample of my new strain bands. It was
how's that?
it's a hybrid of the CBD strain Stormy Daniels, which is a hybrid in itself, and then it's mixed with the strain Oreos.
Huh.
So it's
So what's it taste
Stormy
like?
Daniels and Oreo. Matter of fact, man, I'm not putting it on the stream. I can't put it on the stream. Fuck. But I got some on deck. I'm gonna get to Baltimore hopefully this weekend. I ain't gonna hold you, no cap. Like I'll slide down there because I
Alright.
really want to go to
Alright.
hip hop fried, and I ain't been to the mall in a minute.
Which
And we need some new
mall?
records. Yeah, the kids love that shit. Extra crack, all on that motherfucking shit. Sprinkle it.
We don't know what it is. We'll never know.
They talking about this lemon pepper. I'm like, nah, nigga,
Like
that's not
hell
lemon
no, nigga.
pepper.
Hey, stop the capping. That's
Wingstop got
crazy.
lemon pepper. That's not lemon
What kind
pepper.
of lemon pepper is this, sir? Sir, stop, sir.
Look, but I'm definitely finna slide down there. But yeah, like this strain, it's one of those strains that's like you're gonna like it's a clear headed buzz for real, like as far as a high or whatever. But it's like it hits you in your body. So like any aches and pains, that ish was like, look, my calf muscles, everything was relaxed. Like heavy legs, you stand up, heavy legs. But after I got
Okay.
used to it, like today was the first day because I only had it for a couple days. But like today was the first day where like instead of smoking it at night, thinking like it's a heavy indica, I smoked it all day. So like it was working. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I, but it definitely had me with the low eyes. I
Oh, I
definitely
was
felt
about
like
to
I had
say,
low
like, how'd
eyes.
you escape that? I was waiting for it. Like,
Look,
wait,
but I was
what?
functional all day because like I was telling people like how I smoke. This is why I wanted to make the strain the way I made it is because like I might have some gas. It might be some runts. It might be some cookie, like whatever the what gelato, all that shit. But like I might take and put some like just a little bit of CBD in it. If it's like 3 or 4 nugs of gas, I might have 1 or 2 nugs of CBD just to kind of like curve that shit. So I get that full spectrum. I don't have the tripping aspect. You having the anxiety attacks and shit. I don't
Yeah,
have
that
that
shit's
problem.
crazy. Like,
Yeah, like you can
it's
smoke as
not
much as
good,
this as you
bro.
want, and you won't have no anxiety. It'll just have you more relaxed, more high, but more relaxed. So it's kind of
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? But I I noticed when I went a little bit, and you know, I like the shit come down. I hit a bowl of that shit, it'll get me back up, and I won't be as sleepy, but I still feel that relaxed feeling. It's just like, damn, ain't no anxiety. I can like, there's certain strains you can smoke, certain bowl packs, and it just be like, damn, like I can't smoke no more. I'm a little too jittery. Like you had too much caffeine. You know what I
That shit is crazy.
mean? But this shit
It's
is
the
perfect.
worst.
So hopefully, we're trying to sell the seeds. We're going the seed route. You know what I mean? Because
Okay.
that's more universal. So we're going the seed route. But hold up. Yeah, we're going the seed route. Shout out the high rollers in the goddamn comments, man. We see y'all. Much love the high rollers. You feel what I'm saying? They saying salute. So salute to y'all. You feel me? Salute the high rollers.
Oh,
But yeah, man, the homie Dub still on his way. I'm trying
that's
not to get
wild.
too deep into the fucking context of, you know what I mean? But he played basketball, he athletic. He said it was the playoffs. He wasn't gonna go, but it was
Oh,
the
okay.
playoffs and shit. He got a little low key, he be speeding. It don't take long to get here when it's like this time of night for real. He drive a Challenger, so let's just
Oh,
hope he
okay.
didn't get pulled over.
Hey, don't say that.
God forbid.
Pretty
God forbid.
much.
He probably out here because he normally always pops up. Let me text him and let him know that he can just
Oh
come
yeah, you
straight
gotta
in because
start.
I low key did unlock it and I do hear like some rumbles. I ain't gonna hold you. But yeah, other than that,
So
how was your day, cuz? What was you on
it was
today?
good. I went outside with
Did you get
my
some
boys
grounding? Did you get
and
some good? Did you get some of this good energy, this good prana?
I played basketball and I broke three
Basketball.
nails. Three
Oh
nails.
snap!
It was
I
a
was
lot
going to
for
take
me.
my son to the court today. I really was. I really was. We got caught up. I came back after working and shit, and then we had to make some runs. I started making some runs with the Hobby Lobby and shit. She back there printing shirts. We got the print press back there, so you feel me? She
Okay.
back there making shirts for St. Patrick's, trying to get them off. Gotta hustle.
You do.
You
Multiple
feel me?
streams. It's the dream.
Exactly. That's what it's about. But yeah,
For
I thought about
sure.
getting out on that court 'cause I'm like, it's way too goddamn nice.
So nice. That's what it was. It was just like I just felt the weather and it's just like I can't leave outside once I feel that weather. It's like, nah, we can't be inside.
Look, we cleaned the deck off, got the spiders up out the way, all that extra shit. You feel me? We was sitting back there because you know it's that time of year, yo. I was standing looking out the back window like, why do I see a yellow jacket and a goddamn carpenter bee? Like, wow, it's
That's
really that time of year. We already see like animals all throughout the year. Yo, one time I went outside, I saw a damn hawk eating a like a smaller bird. Let's just put it like that. I
that's
don't know what kind of bird it
horrible.
was. It was nature though. It was dope to me. I was like,
That's an animal method. It's not spirit animal. That would be
look,
crazy if I saw
it
that. I
flew
wouldn't know
off
what to do.
holding the bird in its little talons and shit. I was like, oh snaps.
What? You know,
Yep.
I
And then
wake
you
up and
know,
sing with them
yo, I ain't gonna hold you. The
outside
other
my window.
I was listening to them like conversating back and forth, like doing little calls, and the
Yeah,
calls
isn't
was
it
switching,
interesting?
and it was funny. I don't remember exactly how they went, but I know it was funny. I was bugging. I told her I was like, "Yo, they were definitely having a conversation because them tweets was
Like,
changing."
it was getting heated. Like,
It's like one might do like 2 or 3 tweets that are the same. The other might do like one loud tweet, but then like it was like this one started freaking the tweets, like doing like 6 tweets, and then this one started to do like 4 or 5 different types of tweets of the same tone. I was like, "Oh snaps!" And then look, check it. This one flew away. Then that one, another one flew away, and then the last one flew away. It was like they had a conversation, like, "Yo, we finna get these birds over on Main Street. Word, y'all got the birds over there? Yeah, man, them birds over there tripping. They got the," and then they flew over and got them motherfuckers. That's how it felt to me. I was like, "Damn, that's some wild shit." I just listened to a bird conversation,
what
and
the
you
hell
be
you think
thinking
they think about us?
they probably think we crazy, low key. That's why they be shitting on our whips. Like, ha ha, this motherfucker just watched that shit. Boom. I got hit twice today. I'm gonna let you know that shit. I got hit twice. The first nice day of the whole damn freaking, and I got hit twice.
Damn.
Hit me on the
Sorry,
hood
man.
and the freaking headlight. It was real. Definitely was.
So,
He,
what do you think
was-
about Elon getting rid of likes and retweets
I think
on
that's some
X?
bullshit. How you not gonna like some shit?
Did we have likes on MySpace?
I think we did. Pretty sure we did. Pretty sure we did. MySpace
Did we
set me
all?
off. Like I met so many like look,
Why?
that was the like the back door to the industry. Like I met A-Rab from SOD off of MySpace. And then that's how I got backdoored into like, SOD Money Game for real. And that was my introduction into the game. This is like 2006, 2007, 2008. You know what I'm saying? Like I low key, and before that, I was messing with Brian Michael Cox and Kendrick Dean with Black Baby Entertainment was their label. I think it's probably still their shit now, but they was writing songs for Chris Brown. They had Say Goodbye back then,
Okay.
and they didn't want to sign a rapper. You know what I'm saying? So that was what the
Yeah.
thing was with them. I was like, damn, I ain't waiting for that shit. So then I slid over to the SOD scenario. But at the same time, I was writing for a nigga who was with Star Trek. So it was like, it was
Dang.
so much shit going
Okay.
on. Ah, man, look.
Good times.
And then 2011 came and I found out about the game, like the doors that Nori talk about. It's
What do you mean?
2011. Like when Nori said that there's 3 doors you can go in, like there's the one door that's like kind of funny style, then there's the other door that's kind of like spooky, and then there's your own lane. Like you can just be independent. Nori was talking about the 3 doors. Yeah, I got introduced to the 3 doors from between like 2011 to 2013. I got introduced to the 3 doors. Let's just put it like that. I ain't gonna talk too much about it. But the 3 doors are real, and I got introduced to them, and I was like, all right, cool. I'm cool on all that.
It sounds like a wild path to take.
Yeah, I'm cool on all them doors. You feel me? But I just realized that you need a lot of bread to do music. You feel me? You need a lot of bread, you need a lot of plugs, and certain people got doors closed and certain people got you know what I'm saying? Certain people are gatekeepers. And you just gotta know how to play the game, especially living in Atlanta. You feel me? Like I was right there. I was in the midst of it. So uh yeah, shit got real. But that's how that went. You feel me?
Apparently, it's really real out there in those hip
And you
hop
see what's going
streets.
on now with all these stories that are popping up.
I know
This
it's
is shit that
like,
I used to
oh,
talk to my mom
what?
about. Like I talked to my mom about these things. I talked to my dad about these things. I talked to my pops about these. I got 2 dads. So I say my dad, I say my pops. It's like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, look, and they knew just off of me, just like even bringing that shit up. It's like, I'm not playing no games. This shit real. But you see what it is now. Like all this Diddy shit
It's
is definitely
crazy.
crazy.
It's crazy. It's
Stevie
like,
J,
what?
look, Stevie, I got invited to Stevie J house. And look, like I told y'all, the boy was like, look, we can go, but them niggas do a lot of coke and you might see some weird shit. That's literally what he said to me at like 4 in the morning. I was
That man
like,
got some
I'm
crazy
good.
energy on him. Like, no, it's just he's all
I'm
his
like, I'm
something's off,
good.
bro. I don't care what you say. Something's off
Look,
with that guy.
because he was trying to chase the, females and shit. I was like, I'm not really. And
Lefty,
that's how they get
that
them.
man.
Like the females, the lifestyle. We gonna go to a mansion. It's gonna be hoes here. Woo, woo, woo. And then they do what they do. You feel me? Allegedly. I'm gonna say
Allegedly.
allegedly.
Exactly. Allegedly.
You feel
Just
me?
wild as
Allegedly.
hell. I mean, I
Allegedly,
think
man.
it's okay to do what you do as long as everyone is consenting and
That's the
nobody's
thing.
getting
People
beat
aren't
up or
consenting,
blackmailed.
and
You
when you
know,
gotta
like
get the
so.
drugging people, that's when things get weird. You get to
Exactly. That's
having
when
to
it's
like guard your drinks and like people are under the influence, and you know what I mean.
a predator. That's some whole
I
ass
got asked
predator.
some very unsavory things. Let's just put it like that, and I was like, and that's why they said I was aggressive because of my reaction to a lot of that shit. It was like, what the, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is you niggas doing? Like, come on, bro.
You'll
I'm a
ask
man.
logical questions if you're not used to certain behaviors. They'll say
Hey,
it
yo, you
like
know
it's
what a motherfucker
normal.
asked me one time? Shout out to
What?
all the religious people. I'm not really like, I feel like religion is division. I'm very spiritual. I do believe in God. I do believe in Jesus, all that stuff. But like, I do believe in, you know what I mean? But I feel like when you get to separating Catholics and all that, like a lot of wars have started over this. Even like they beat the crap out of Africans to get them to believe in Jesus anyway. But we're not going into that. But look, somebody asked me in the industry, they said, do you think Jesus was fucking? I said, what?
What? Oh, what? There's
Like, do you
so
think
many
Jesus had
things
any
to
like?
think about in life. There's
He was
so
like, do you?
many
He's like, do you
questions.
think Jesus? And this is just how like anti they were, but like that's just how I took it. Like they were trying to push my buttons and see if I was like going to be like really extra religious and Christian. Like, oh, how dare you? Woo, woo, woo. And they were asking like, do you think Jesus was effing? I'm like, what the f you mean? Do I think that? I mean,
Do
I
you?
mean,
Like, what? I don't
word. Like, what do
care.
you mean?
What?
Like.
Exactly. Like what? This what you think about with your free time?
Like, and it didn't stop there. They would ask me ish about, salads and this, that, and the third. That's all we're gonna say, cuz it's salads. They asked me things about salads. I'm like, I'm a grown man. What do you mean? You ask me things about salads. This is how the industry gets. Like, this is me like first
That is
not
so
even a
funny.
not
So the
even a
first
month
question
into
is to
Atlanta.
like
Like me
mess
first,
your head up.
like, yeah, like this is me straight off the rip. You feel me? And yeah, the shit was real. Like the shit was definitely real when I first got to the A. Like I had to tell people to not tell me certain things. But it's weird because it's like now you hear these stories come out, and back then you might have been the crazy motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Niggas might have thought you was nuts for talking about certain shit. But now everybody look and everybody talking about R. Kelly and Bill Cosby and fucking now
Shit is
Jay-Z might be
crazy. This
this, that,
stuff
and the
is
third.
crazy. Wait, what?
Jay-Z.
I just really feel like
Cause
yeah,
like they
I
was
just
talking about Jay-Z and Kathy White, a lady named Kathy White.
I know, but you know what? Certain people, and I'm not gonna say any names, I feel like they're just after the queen. Like they're just after her. So they just keep drumming things up. Like
As
this
far as like
person
what, like
said,
as
I'm
far as
gonna
like
go
Jay-Z and
after her.
Beyonce.
No, yeah, like just to hurt her image. Like this person said they were gonna hurt her image if she didn't get an interview. And it just seems like every time that their name is mentioned, it's tied up with something, around her, and it's just weird. It's like,
How do you
what's
feel
really
about
going on?
how do you feel about her latest country track or whatever? Like her doing country.
I feel like for a person like her, she's accomplished so many different things, right? Like she has done pop here. She's kind of done like the Afro beats, going back to Africa. But she's from Texas. That's where her
It
childhood
makes
was.
sense.
That's where she knows the most. And for her, if it's in her, she seems like the type of woman, if it's really in her, she's going to artistically express it. She's going to bring it out. And that's what she did. So I always applaud her for going after the things that she wants and the things that she loves. And by doing this, she's opening up a whole new demographic of fans, and she's letting even more girls know, like, hey, you can follow your own path and do something different. Or you can do this, or you can do a little bit of that, but you can do it. Ultimately, that's what she says to me. So we've created country music, really, right? It was us a long time ago. So
Look,
for people
we
to say
created
she shouldn't be there.
country, hip hop, like
Hmm.
rock. They took the look. Elvis took mad shit. You know what I'm saying? So we are the trendsetters. I hate to say it.
Right.
I don't mean to sound like you feel me, but we are. Like they take everything from us. From even the swastika was taken from like tribes and this, that, and the
India.
third. You feel me? Like
Let's take
different
it.
signals and signs.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It gets
Yeah.
deep. Hold up. It gets deep. We're gonna get it right. Let me get the picture right so I can get you up in that motherfucker. Yeah, hold up. Y'all gotta bear with us. My man Dubbins is in this motherfucker. Now we getting it going. Hold up. You good? You good on the mic? Can I hear you? Mic check.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Good in it? Me
Hello?
say something, Dub.
Mic check, mic check, mic check.
Yep, yep, yep.
There we go.
There we go. I'm like, I don't hear my man. What's happening, my homie?
Hey,
Dub, my
doing
man
good. I
just
made it. I
came.
made it. I made it.
My man just came all the way from a goddamn b-ball game. You feel what I'm saying? Getting it popping.
You know,
Athletic than a motherfucker. Still out here running up and down the
still
damn
running
court.
up and down.
Love to see
Hey,
it.
right.
Look,
Do
you
it before I
already
can't
know.
do it anymore.
You gotta believe it, man.
Absolutely.
We in this motherfucker. Hey, shout out to my man, motherfucking Nico. We out this motherfucker. Hold up, I don't know what he got on the screen. What's this? I don't know what that is, but shout out to Nico. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to Nico. Anybody out there in the comments, man, tap in, man. Tap in, join the discussion. But we about to get right into this. So in Philly, bro, in motherfucking Philly, hold up. They there was a lot of freaking shootings at these bus stops, bro. Did y'all hear about the freaking bus stop shootings?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
like it
did.
was like mass shooting style, like running up on the bus stop and shooting motherfuckers. Like
Yeah.
shit got crazy. But look, we finna jump right into this right here. Let's see right quick. Hold up, where'd we at? We're boom boom. 2 arrested in connection. They said they got I think it's 2 or 3 people got arrested and they're looking for a fourth. I think it's like a $5,000 bounty on the man's head. You know what I mean? As far as information goes. And yeah, they definitely trying to bring him in. I feel like anybody that's shooting at a freaking bus stop, you definitely need to bring him in.
Psychotic.
You know what I mean? And it's like they hollered at the family members, and the family members, you know, they don't want to turn them in. You know how that goes. Everybody gotta keep it real, and
Yeah.
it's that and the third for whatever reason. But bro, this man shot up a bus stop, bro. Innocent people, even innocent children. You know what I'm
Children.
saying? But let's tap. You know what I'm saying? Check out this news clip and react from there.
Breaking right now at 6 on CBS News Philadelphia. Video just in of one of the 2 teenage suspects police say was involved in the shooting at a SEPTA bus stop where 8 high school students were shot. During his arrest, police say they found a fully loaded machine gun. More arrests are coming.
Something that I just want to let you know is you all seen the video we released. So there are 4 individuals in that car. We believe 2 of them are in custody right now. We're not done.
Good evening. I'm Jessica Cartalia.
And I'm Siap Lewis in for Yuki Washington. It was a show of solidarity between city and federal agencies late this afternoon as new developments were announced in the investigation into the shooting at Rising Sun and Cotman Avenues last Wednesday.
The CBS News Philadelphia reporter Nikki Dementri is live at police headquarters with new breaking details on this investigation. Nikki.
Jessica and Siafa, tonight, a team of law enforcement partners, including the ATF, FBI, the U.S. Marshal Service, and of course, the Philadelphia Police Department, are all working together to bring in at least 2 other people they say are connected to the shooting. Now, that all being said, you both talked about it as well. 2 18-year-old men are in custody this evening and are facing charges in connection to this incident last week. I want to show you some of that video from one of those arrests. This comes from the U.S. Marshals Service, and it happened, and it was taken, I should say, on Saturday morning as they brought into custody one of those young men, Anil Buggs. They say the 18-year-old was picked up in West Philadelphia. The U.S. Marshals Service also recovered a modified gun at that location with laser sights and a switch that made the gun fully automatic. Philadelphia police called it a machine gun. They also say it was later matched to shell casings found at that scene. That happened last Wednesday. 18-year-old Jamal Tucker is the other person charged in connection with this shooting. Police say he turned himself in on Friday. At this time, investigators are not discussing whether they've determined a motive for the shooting.
So there are 4 individuals in that car. We believe 2 of them are in custody right now. We're not done. All right, we have other people that we need to contact. We know who they are, and we're going to continually move with our investigation towards not only those individuals, but this group. Anyone who may have aided and assisted them, we're coming for them too.
We are unapologetic about engaging every partner available to assist us in these efforts during these very tough times.
And law enforcement is asking those who are involved in this case to please turn themselves in. They're also asking if anybody knows anything to please contact them immediately. Now, those 2 18-year-olds that are in custody are facing multiple charges, and they have been charged so far by the district attorney's office. For now, live outside Philadelphia Police Headquarters, Nikki Dementri, back to you guys in the studio.
All right, Nikki, thank you.
Look, that's some wild shit, right?
That's wild.
That's crazy.
Like, what do you think could be the reason? Like, only thing I could think of that could make some people run down on people like that is like gang violence.
Right.
Like it gotta be something personal, or it gotta be like gang violence. You know what I mean? Because I mean, shit, Philly is wild. I know for a fact, like, cuz Baltimore is crazy in itself.
Damn. It
Mm-hmm.
is crazy. It really is. And I think that a lot of people looked at The Wire and they thought it was a joke. It's not a joke. Like there's some parts
No,
of Baltimore City that are very um I'm gonna say challenged because you know what? Stuff was set up in a particular way. So there weren't a lot of stuff was just done on
opportunities,
purpose.
and
Just know
so
that.
that they look, they
Facts.
know
So that's
how to set it up so that people fail.
yeah, people are locked into these spaces and
Unless you're like strong-willed and strong, like could like figure
it's
the shit
kind of
out
hard.
and
Yeah.
navigate that shit. The hood in general is set up to make motherfuckers fail. You know what I'm saying?
But I
Mm-hmm.
can say this. If you look at the way they hustle here, that says something about who our community actually,
I'm gonna
who
tell
we
you one
actually
thing that's
are.
annoying, but I can look. I
Mm-hmm.
respect the hustle, but it's annoying about Baltimore. The squeegee boys. Them motherfuckers annoy me.
They get it in.
And the
But they
water
get it in.
bottles.
And you know
Yeah.
who started
What?
turning up just like them in Atlanta, bruh? The
Really?
goddamn water boys.
Mm-hmm.
Running up on people with the water bottles and
Uh,
shit.
Yep.
hey
Like,
man, they
bruh,
trying to make a
hanging off
dollar.
of cars and shit.
They,
Getting
That's
they,
crazy,
wild.
disrespectful over some water.
yep. They low key force you into buying water. They
Like,
come up and they put the water right in your hand, like, hey, you know you thirsty.
you're not about to walk away
Yeah,
from them.
you know what? I was thirsty. I do know.
You know what I'm saying? So check it. Did y'all okay, everybody know about the homie Jake Paul and Mike
Yeah.
Tyson.
Oh man.
How do y'all feel about that fight? Cause that shit right there got people up in arms right now.
I really want Mike Tyson to just whoop
I
his ass
feel like,
in the first round. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Just
I
to
do
You
show
too.
know,
him, that
That'd be great.
for you to even challenge me is disrespect
like you
because
gotta
I
be
am Iron
crazy.
Mike. You don't lose your skills. You don't lose your punching power. He's just as fast
When has
as
he
you know
ever
what I
been
mean.
out of
Not
shape?
just as fast, but he's still got some speed to him.
He's got
Yo,
it.
Yeah.
He's got
Mike low key has not lost a step.
it.
Okay?
He hasn't.
And it's kind of scary to think if he would really turn it up on him, what would happen.
um,
But look, check out this man, Mike, training for this shit right here. Like the way that he look.
Perfect.
Sheesh.
There you go. Move your head after the last lunch, beautiful.
Keep in mind, this man is 57.
Leaked footage has emerged showcasing Mike Tyson's formidable training regime, igniting anticipation for his
Been doing
upcoming
that all
bout
his
against
life.
Jake Paul.
All
At
his
57,
life.
Tyson's prowess on the pads remains undiminished, highlighting Tyson's undiminished power and speed despite his age.
Nice.
God. Oh my God.
Extremely vicious workout, right?
Following the fight's announcement, Tyson boldly declared his intent to terminate Paul's boxing journey. The contrast between the two is stark, as Tyson has been seen relying on a cane for support on several occasions. Moreover, Tyson's struggles with sciatica in 2022 further highlight the toll that time has taken on his once formidable physique. In an interview with Greta Van Susteren, Tyson said, "I have sciatica every now and then. It flares up. When it flares up, I can't even talk." At this, when several figures are worried about Tyson's health, Manny Pacquiao still has faith in Mike's abilities. He recently shared his views on the showdown between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. When questioned about Paul's chances against the 57-year-old Tyson, Manny expressed doubt, stating, "I don't think so," before walking away, leaving his statement to resonate. However, the renowned figure of UFC Conor McGregor has hinted at his lack of enthusiasm towards participating in this particular match. McGregor likely saw little reason to bring the retired legend back into the ring, especially against a considerably younger opponent like the Problem Child. McGregor expressed, "It's a bit strange. The interest is low. I don't know. I don't really understand it. I always root for Mike." With the Paul versus Tyson bout looming, many fans, even the outspoken, the Notorious himself, may find themselves leaning towards one side. McGregor hinted at his support for the revamped Tyson, dubbing him Tyson 2.0.
Help me.
Your thoughts on this Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight?
Oh, jeez, I don't. It's a bit strange. You know, is my interest? The interest is low, and I don't know. I don't really. I don't understand it.
Got it. Any difference between this one and?
I wish well for Mike.
We're gonna go. Awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
However, whether McGregor's predictions align with reality remains to be seen. Meanwhile, in light of recent sightings of Mike Tyson relying on a cane, voices such as Oscar De La Hoya's are advising Jake Paul against underestimating the ex-heavyweight champion. These cautionary messages are echoing from various corners, all aimed squarely at the YouTuber. De La Hoya said, "Jake Paul, you say you want to be a world champion. You say you want to take this sport seriously, then take it seriously. What is this? This is not a popularity contest." Moreover, Oscar De La Hoya remains resolutely convinced that this will mark Jake Paul's most formidable trial yet. Despite harboring reservations about the bout itself, Oscar asserts that Mike Tyson's presence is likely to pose considerable obstacles for Jake Paul. De La Hoya added, "I'm actually praising Jake Paul for taking this sport seriously, because I really feel that if he fights the right fights and takes the right path to that world title, he can actually get there. I'm not sure because it's up to him if he can win it, but he can get there." Indeed, his primary concern lies in the preservation of Mike Tyson's legacy as he grapples with the notion of Tyson facing a boxer of lesser caliber.
Look, this shit is about to get real.
Yeah.
This shit about to get real because Mike can't take no L's. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Especially not to him.
He said
You
he
know
was
what I
going to
mean?
end it. That's what he
Only way he
said.
takes an L.
And if
is
he said that,
if he gets paid to take it out.
right, and if he says, and I doubt he would do that for even for his legacy. You know what I mean?
You never know.
But like,
You never know in this game.
but like, you gotta understand that
But I'm talking like
this
if they
is
were,
who.
if they're really fighting,
Look,
no.
playing, bro.
Fighting Mike Tyson. That's crazy.
This man is fighting Mike Tyson. It's crazy.
It's a brand new
out here.
day. It's a brand new day.
It's crazy out here.
There's no
Maybe he
way.
doesn't
I'm
wanna
gonna say
box
this. I'm gonna
anymore.
rest on this. There's no way Mike Tyson should lose. If he does lose, he took an L for some money.
Something was paid, bro, because he got way too much power in them punches still today.
Those punches
And he
sound.
still
I felt
quick.
them
wanna
through the
feel that.
screen.
I mean, on one end, it's like he's 57 and you got this dude like clearly way younger, but it's like, bro, that don't mean shit. Like, it's old heads that'll drop a lot of young dudes out here just because they got that repetition. That's all he knows his whole life is, you know what I mean? So he's just
Yeah.
naturally like that. But yo, check this out, man. The goddamn cyber attacks. We finna shift to that.
Oh man.
Look, you see how we was talking about this shit, and each week something crazy happens. Now they just had the situation with the healthcare system, and we gonna watch that right quick, and then we gonna elaborate on this motherfucking shit. But look, the healthcare system just got hit, and that's crazy to me. That's super crazy to me.
So crazy.
Look,
So crazy.
everything that's being hit is crazy to me, but it's just the fact that it's happening like the way that it is. You know what I mean? How the hell is it happening like this? Like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
This is nuts. But let's
Well,
check
right
this
now, medical providers, big and small, are facing a major cash crunch in the aftermath of a massive cyber attack. The attack has paralyzed Change Healthcare. That is the largest healthcare billing and payment system in the country.
Wow.
And what it means is that thousands of providers don't get paid by insurance. To give you a sense of the impact, Change Healthcare normally handles $14 billion in transactions every year. So from Oregon, clinics say they're running out of cash. Ohio, patients say they're stuck in limbo. In Minnesota, medical providers say it is a mess. And in Oklahoma, Maine, and beyond, reports that this attack is pushing some clinics to financial peril. Joining me now, someone who knows all about the aftermath of this cyber attack. That is Kathy Ubra. She is the CEO of Pontchartrain Cancer Center in Louisiana. Kathy, thanks so much for joining us. Walk us through what happened with this cyber attack and how it first impacted your center.
Yes. Hi, Chris. Thank you for having me today. We went home one evening, ready to go to work the next day, and lo and behold, Change Healthcare was hit by that Black Cat cyber attack. So, what does that mean for a medical practice? It means that, our abilities to get authorizations for a patient's medical care, verify their eligibility of their insurance plan, all of that stopped without warning. So we were able to contact most of the payers by phone and work through those things. But what it did do overnight was it completely stopped our ability to send out healthcare claims to our payers and then to in turn have those processed and those payments come back to us. So those effects were felt pretty rapidly, and we were scrambling to find out our workarounds in order to care for our patients and keep our clinics open.
Yeah, if you don't have cash flow, what do you do?
Well, that's a very good question. So, most of us do have lines of credit and cash on hand. But what we've done in the oncology care setting, which is where I work, is we're using those funds for our general operating expenses, such as payroll, mortgages, and things like that. The average medical oncologist spends about $10 million a year in drug purchasing in order to care for our patients. And so, while we have those lines of credit and such, they're just never going to be enough in order to, continue to pay for our drugs. So quite honestly, we rely on those, payments from our insurers on a rolling weekly basis to help continually fund the drug purchasing that we do every 3 to 5 business days. So what are we doing right now? Well, without the support of our group purchasing organization, Cencora, as well as a lot of our pharma partners, we are working with them and they're working with practices across the country in order to maintain access to drugs. And as of, this morning, Cencora has not had to turn away any medical practice from being able to purchase drugs.
Who do you think is behind all of these cyber attacks?
So the one for choice, I can't remember the name, but I can come back next week with it. It was a foreign entity. And what he said is the issue is that they were able to rearrange how our systems worked. So it wasn't just that things were blacking out and you couldn't use them. They were creating a new system right under us. So if you could imagine, the doctors were showing up. It's like you've been going to work for 20 years. The books are written this way, and now you show up and everything's different. And you don't know why. And your superiors don't know why. But if you look at it like, okay, we've learned how to knock out banks. We've learned how to knock out phones. Now we learn how to knock out a healthcare system. We've learned how to knock out their air system. It's a scary thought. It's like, how many systems are they going to be able to, interrupt the virus? It seems like,
and it's definitely in a row like that, like you said.
Yeah, it's in a row. It's
because look,
it's pretty weird.
For the last couple days, our phones, like, they've been tripping.
Yep.
Look, for the last, like, since, like, over the weekend, they've been tripping all week. I'm like, we paid the bill. You know what I'm saying? Like, we paid the
Right.
bill. Everything's legit. Why are our phones acting crazy? Look, I had somebody made a post. I was like, look, it's not just me, because other people are having the same exact issue. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. It'd be
And
nice
that
if
shit
it
is
was just
crazy.
you.
Shout out to my cuz, man. Shout out to my cuz. He said that Netflix is damn, bro. I hate when they do that shit. Netflix is giving a big bag for Mike Tyson and goddamn Jake Paul. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
He said all Paul's fights are rigged. I mean, I couldn't see that being far fetched. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna put that past nobody. You know what I mean? My homie said he's suicidal. He said the homie Jake is suicidal.
That's what it's given. That's exactly what it's given after watching that video.
Like, why would you want to fight Mike? You want
Why?
to
Why
get him
would
in
you
the
do
ring? This is what this man
that?
does. He been chilling, smoking weed on the podcast.
The
But don't
best
get it
way.
twisted.
Right.
He's hungry.
Showing you what he can do.
And he know that y'all trying to make an example of him. Why y'all trying to put 57-year-old Mike in the ring with this man?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man.
He's
You
like,
trying to
been
really
waiting
make
for
Mike
a
Tyson's
reason.
knockout? Remember Mike Tyson's knockout game? Y'all trying to make that a real thing.
For real.
That's
just
the real
crazy.
scenario, bro. That's what it seemed like to me. Like they really on that type time. You feel me? Moving freaking forward. The homie, look. Do I want to speak on Tyron Turner? You know the nigga off of Don't Be a Menace to Society?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Which one?
Don't be a menace.
Menace to Society.
Oh.
Not Don't Be a Menace to Society while
That
drinking
shit
juice.
was
Bop,
hilarious.
bop. Nah. Menace to Society. He had a fight with Trey D. I was going to cover that joint. But just for time's sake, I'm going to jump right into the fact that Kanye was speaking on Kathy White. And just to wrap it, because like Diddy is the biggest thing. You feel me? And I'm trying to get these goddamn clitter dips. So check it out. The homie Kanye is speaking on the fact that Jay-Z may have offed his mistress,
What?
who would have been Kathy White, who would have been pregnant. And yeah, this is all alleged. But this is a thing about, you know, the industry. Shit is wild.
That shit is
And
so
these cats be
wild.
holding
Like,
secrets, and Kanye apparently
What?
is done holding secrets. So without further ado, we're gonna bring this to the stage, and yeah, we're gonna see what's good with this. Kanye West reveals Jay-Z took out his mistress Kathy White. Wow.
Kathy White was pregnant by Jay-Z. And this is the same year that Beyonce announced she was pregnant. The streets are saying that was just a distraction.
And don't nobody get no about Beyonce. She's doing far worse things than bleaching her skin. I promise you that. That is getting divorced because she don't want to be called as a material witness or be named as an accomplice, but it looked like it's too late.
Y'all, it looks like the whole entertainment industry is going down in flames. And I say it can't come soon enough. So after Diddy, it looks like now it's his bestie Jay-Z's turn to get exposed. And the internet is now coming for him over the mysterious death of his alleged mistress, Kathy White. So if you're old enough to have been on the internet in the early 2000s, then you might remember chatter about Jay-Z stepping out on Beyonce and getting another woman pregnant. What? Fast forward a few years and news broke that Jay's alleged mistress died suddenly. And get this, just days before the poor woman died, Beyonce announced her surprise pregnancy. And the headlines about Kathy's death quickly got pushed to the side and forgotten. And for what seemed like an eternity, anyone trying to dig up information on this particular topic would hit a dead end. And for some reason, the internet stayed completely silent on Kathy White and her suspicious death for years. But Cat Williams told y'all what would happen happen in 2024.
Period. All of these big deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is, TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all.
So, lo and behold, the silence on Kathy White was broken when journalist Liz Crokin decided to drop a bombshell on X earlier this month, claiming she had a conversation with Kathy shortly before her untimely death and warning Jay-Z that his karma may be just around the corner. But that's not all. Liz also gave credit to Kanye for exposing Jay-Z years ago. And in the meantime, internet sleuths have dug up old blog posts with eyewitness accounts describing alleged encounters between Kathy White, Jay-Z, and none other than Diddy. So what's the lowdown on Kathy White and her alleged involvement with Jay-Z? Did Kanye really try to warn that Jay-Z is capable of making people poof disappear? Let's break it down.
Y'all know how they say Beyonce wasn't really pregnant. She used a surrogate. I believe that too. And this is the reason why. You get what I'm saying? They said this came out. It was a whole big deal. But that's why they silenced her.
Okay, y'all, let me give you some background first in case you're not familiar with the story of the woman who allegedly got between Jay-Z and Beyonce and paid the ultimate price, allegedly. So back in the early days of September 2011, a handful of small news outlets and celebrity blogs reported about the passing of a young woman named Kathy Coriana Corey White, and some of these sources tagged her as Jay-Z's alleged mistress. Now here's the kicker. Just days before Kathy died, Beyonce announced she was expecting her first child. So while the mainstream media was busy gushing over Beyonce's pregnancy bombshell, the news of Kathy's death slipped through the cracks. In the meantime, it seems like someone went on a scrubbing spree, erasing all traces of Kathy from their online archives.
Now, pause. I'm gonna have to ask this question to both of y'all. Do y'all know Kathy Wright? Like, have y'all ever heard of this?
Nope.
Never.
This is new to me. Look, I remember those times, but like, this is new to me. Wow, let's keep going with this.
But if you're willing to roll up your virtual sleeves like I did, you can still uncover some of the original articles about Kathy's death. So I found this article posted on the Hot 107
28?
website titled Jay-Z's Alleged Mistress Dies at 28. It says, fitness and beauty expert Kathy Coriana White was found dead in her Manhattan apartment on September 7th.
Found
White,
dead.
a Howard University graduate and a contributor to various online publications, was the CEO of her own.
She went to Howard? Ooh, Diddy went to Howard. Okay.
Own public relations firm, White Label PR. The reported cause of death was an aneurysm. The article also mentions how Kathy battled the blogs throughout 2010 after gossip blogger Hollywood Street King exposed her alleged affair with Jay-Z. The article further states that the rumors about Kathy and Jay-Z were sparked after she and model Claudia Jordan were allegedly spotted at Las Vegas Tao nightclub sitting at a table with Jay-Z and Puffy, aka Diddy. So next, I went and looked up Kathy White on Hollywood Street King, their website, and turns out that there are still 3 blog posts from 2010 that spill the tea on Jay-Z's rumored entanglement with Kathy. The first 2 posts are dated August 31st, 2010, and the first one claims that Jay-Z's involvement with Kathy started before he tied the knot with Beyonce in April 2010. The article also mentioned that Kathy is a friend of, as they put it, known homewrecker Claudia Jordan. For those not in the know, Claudia is rumored to have stirred up some romantic trouble with actor Michael J. while he was still very much married to his doctor wife, Courtney Chapman. Anyway, according to the Hollywood Street King, the scoop about Jay-Z and Kathy's supposed affair initially landed in their lap through sources close to Kathy's buddy, Jason Lee. Now, when I saw Jason Lee's name pop up, it made me think of that stunt he pulled last year when he tried to blackmail Beyonce, claiming he's gonna drop some major tea about her unless she helps him get Kelly Rowland to sit down for an interview. So does this mean Jason knows the real truth about Kathy White?
Can you imagine had I put that on Hollywood? Like, oh, there was one more thing. Beat this, Johnny.
Yeah, I covered, buddy. That's a long ass beat.
Woo!
So that in itself,
He's
like,
so
Beyonce
messy
could
for that,
have gave me a, you know what I mean? Like, there should be a little love there. Now,
Maybe she doesn't know.
She know. Beyonce doesn't know.
Yeah, I don't think Beyonce. And
Yvette
they're not going to
knows.
share that with
Yvette
her.
knows. I
Her
got the
people
receipts. I
know.
still
Her
have the
people know.
receipts.
So, according to their sources, Kathy, who apparently went by the nickname Corey, and Claudia made a splash in September 2009 at Tao nightclub in Las Vegas when they were spotted at a table with none other than Jay-Z and Diddy. Allegedly, they were in Vegas for the showdown between Floyd Mayweather and Juan Miguel Marquez, adding a touch of glitz to the night. And here's the kicker. Beyonce was nowhere in sight, but that's not all. Hollywood Street King later cranked up the rumor mill with another blog post and claimed that after they first reported on Kathy and Jay-Z, Kathy quickly deleted her Twitter and Facebook accounts. Now let's jump ahead to September 2010, and Hollywood Street King published another post on the Kathy White saga, claiming that Jay-Z had a master plan to keep things under wraps, and allegedly, he asked Kathy to bring a few friends along for the ride that evening, just to throw off any suspicions that they were a couple. According to Hollywood Street King, Jay also took Kathy on a little gambling excursion at the Bellagio Casino, and he allegedly insisted that Corey's friends circle them while they hit the tables. But wait a second, where was Queen Bee when Jay-Z was allegedly painting the town red with Kathy in Vegas? Well, conveniently, Beyonce was off on her I Am World Tour, and in September 2009, she had a series of concerts in Australia. Now here's where it gets really messy. When Hollywood Street King first dropped the bomb about Jay-Z's alleged fling with Kathy, most people dismissed it as just another piece of celeb gossip, and the whole story quickly went under the radar. But fast forward to September 2nd, 2011, and news broke that Kathy was found dead and deceased in her apartment at age 28. And here's where it gets even more tangled. By the time Kathy's unfortunate passing made headlines, Beyonce was already pregnant with Blue Ivy. In fact, she announced her pregnancy at the VMAs on August 28th, 2011, 5 days before Kathy died.
Of course it is.
And then she ripped that shit open. Yeah. Oh my gosh. He did do that. Yeah, she took the whole shit by storm.
Well, the timeline is interesting for sure, especially when you factor in those rumors about Beyonce using a surrogate and faking her pregnancy. Not only that, but some folks even speculated that Jay got Kathy pregnant and that Beyonce's sudden pregnancy announcement was a major distraction. What's also creepy to me is that Kathy died on September 2nd and Beyonce's birthday is September 4th. But hey, it's all probably one big coincidence, right? Well, not according to journalist Liz Cronking, who just dropped a bombshell on X, alluding to Jay-Z being involved in Kathy's death. Now, Liz has been at this for a while. Back in July 2017, she posted this. When Kanye West says Jay-Z has murdered, I believe he's talking about the people who killed Kathy White. So Liz was here referring to Ye's famous speech against Jay-Z and Beyonce back in 2016 when he claimed Beyonce was blackmailing award shows and hinted that Jay-Z is capable of taking people out if they go against him. Well, last week, Liz decided to remind people about her old tweet. And this time she added this message. Note the date. Hey, Jay-Z, I was the reporter who talked to your alleged mistress right before she died / was murdered. I know everything. I know what you did. Go F yourself. Your time is coming. Maybe you and Diddy can share a prison cell together. Justice is coming. But Liz didn't stop there. She also listed Jay-Z's alleged crimes, which, according to her, include the following. Jay-Z stabbed record producer Lance Rivera in 1999. His nightclub 4040 was reported to have bounced checks. Jay-Z admits he was a former dealer. Jay-Z admitted he shot his brother when he was 12 years old. He reportedly punched a young female fan backstage at a concert in 1999. In 2001, he was arrested for illegal possession. And then there's Kathy White. Now, you already know the Beehive is now coming after Liz, calling her a conspiracy theorist and throwing her name through the mud. But there are also a lot of people who are supporting Liz and saying they wouldn't put anything past Jay-Z at this point. Knowing everything we know about Jay, including his close relationship with Diddy and how quickly he threw Kanye under the bus, there are a bunch of folks out there saying Jay might be just as shady or even worse than Brother Love. Someone said, Diddy is bad, very bad, but wait until Jay-Z gets exposed. He's worse. And another fan added, makes me think about when Jay and Kanye stopped talking and how everyone looked at Ye like he was crazy. Whole time. But what's your take on this Kathy White story?
Look, could that be why Ye stepped back? Because he did step back. You notice they not tight no more. He don't really rock with Jay like that.
Kim kept it together. You know?
You say what?
I say he's not tight with Kim either.
Nope.
And she was helping him. I mean, You can't look at things like that. I feel like we don't have any hard evidence. And in America, you're supposed to have the evidence first, and then
True.
you're innocent until proven guilty. Like, why are we making Jay-Z guilty out the gate because this woman is saying, and I'm not saying that she's lying. I'm not saying that at all. But before we cast judgment and just be like, he's guilty, like, I need to see the evidence. I've always had a feeling about Diddy. Jay-Z,
Definitely Diddy.
I never really
But you know
got
what it
the
is with
same
Jay
feeling
though?
as Diddy.
It's just that everybody that he's dealt with is kind of in the lines of like how they court people that are younger. Because you had Foxy Brown, who I didn't know at the time was like 15, and then you had
What?
like he was yeah,
Aaliyah.
Aaliyah. Then you had Tierra Marie, she was only 15, 16.
Rihanna.
Rihanna, young,
They said
like
Jay-Z gave Rihanna herpes. That's why
yeah, like
I don't
he
believe
been
he
around. Look,
gave
that's
her.
why Chris
Beyonce,
Brown beat her.
he met Beyonce when she was 16, but he don't want to say it. But that's when he met her. He just
No,
waited
he said
until.
it. He said that's when he met her, and
But
he was
look, check
open
it.
about it. He said that's
That's the
gonna be
thing
my
that
wife.
makes it. That's why they're saying like he's Diddy and R. Kelly like 2.0, like he's
Okay, but
worse
no, the shit that R.
because of his
Kelly did
track
was very
record
specific,
and
and the
just the
shit that
thing like.
Diddy did was very specific. Like,
But you know what? I think
Jay-Z does rap about it.
yeah, I think the one person who could probably make shit shaky for Jay is Foxy Brown.
She
you know
exposed
what? I
Jay a
just want to
couple times,
protect the queen at
but not
all
really like
costs.
that.
Like, this
I
is
feel like
crazy.
Foxy
I'm
Brown.
not hearing that Beyonce's done anything, right? She
Yeah, like
hasn't done
Beyonce. I feel like
anything.
Beyonce might just be
So,
caught in the crossfire. Like,
No,
but why?
Beyonce is her
She's
own.
done nothing.
Beyonce, you got to remember, Beyonce has a church where they worship her
You damn right.
in Texas.
oh shit.
So she
Yeah,
Damn right.
doesn't get a pass. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like you're
She
allowed.
just kind of like like
Why
You don't get a
not?
pass.
she's Jay's
No, she don't
like
get a pass.
you feel what I'm saying? Like she's just she's Jay's
Do you
concubine.
think the
So
world would give her a pass, though?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. That's why she's, dropping the album and trying to get into the limelight real quick.
She's
'cause
always
does
in the
all this.
limelight.
Oh, I know, but it's the perfect timing that you hear that Jay's going through this shit, and then now y'all so happen to get a divorce.
So you think he's guilty off the jump?
Say that again.
You think he's guilty?
Who, Jay?
Yeah.
I feel like only time will tell.
yeah, only time will tell.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, right?
I don't want to
You
jump to
know?
conclusions
You just
because
gonna
I
wait
don't
and see
know the
what happens.
motherfuckers, but
I just know,
know.
like, as far as them saying he tends to mess with young girls and shit. Yeah, the evidence
right,
does
the
line
evidence
up.
is there.
It does line up. You
You know.
can't knock that shit. He did have an album with R. Kelly. Everybody tries that
And
like
then when I go
best of
back,
both worlds ain't happened.
hey, listen, when I went back and I listened,
Best of both
and when I
worlds.
went back and you go back and you listen to that album
I can't do it.
and try to, make sense of everything,
I
you
can't
could
do
draw
it.
your own
I
conclusions from
can't.
there.
You already know
It's
that,
like my
like
hip hop
shit.
dreams are just crashing down.
Yo,
Crazy.
for real. I'm from New York. Like Jay-Z's been my favorite rapper since
It's like I
started listening to
Y'all
music.
gonna mess up
It's like I was
reasonable
saying to
doubt
y'all,
for me?
like
So it's like it's
when
just,
I
it's
got
just crazy
around
when you hear this shit.
when I got around certain people, I was like, don't tell me their secrets.
'Cause
Right,
I'm not
like
gonna
I
like them
learned quick,
anymore.
like
Don't tell me
right,
shit.
y'all want to know everything.
Hey
Be
yo,
like,
such and
no,
such. You said no. Don't tell me nothing.
it's cool.
I don't
want to
know.
Here.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because shit is wild. Like Diddy, they saying that Diddy and Justin been lying about shooting a producer that was in the fucking in the lawsuit where they said that he they had shot the producer in a studio, and according to Gene Deal, he's saying that the Mind Packers was lying. So we finna play this short clip. It's like 3 minutes. We gonna play this short clip and we gonna see what he talking about. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into this and get it popping.
Yeah, man, that's a wild situation, man. And he's also alleging that, Diddy and his son Justin shot a producer named G, and they told him not to say anything and say it was a drive-by.
Right.
You heard about that, yeah?
And that's the whole thing about it. When Diddy told the people that was in the I guess at the studio that time, that said that it was a drive-by. This is what the little girl, not a little girl, I'm sorry about that. Her name is Tiffany Red. Just what she was speaking about on her thing, bro. She was saying, like, in order to get in that studio, you got to be buzzed in about 3 or 4. You got to get buzzed in 2 or 3 times. There's no blood coming from the outside to the inside. He got pictures. I saw the pictures. He got pictures of all the blood and everything in the bathroom. He took pictures, bro. Now, Diddy is messing with an investigation of a shooting. If he told people to lie and tell the cops that it was a drive-by, and then he had people that he had hired, the people that he knew that was cops and there's friends of his that came in, that talked to the people, that's instruction. No, was it instruction? He's instructing of justice when he's trying to interfere with investigation. He could be charged with that because nobody was ever found in the shooting. So that case can still be open because that kid was shot. Obstruction of justice, that's what it is. He obstructed justice because whoever shot that kid in the bathroom, well, it was Justin or Diddy. One of them did it because 3 of them went in the bathroom together. G, Justin, and Diddy. One got shot. Unless the kid gonna say he shot himself. But Diddy still obstructed justice because he had everybody, he told the people in the studio, he told all the people, and he lied and paid everybody off to lie. He probably paid the guy off who got shot and said, yo, man, listen here, take this money and say that it was a drive-by. So if the DA wanted to get him on something, that's enough right there. That's a criminal act. That's an open case. But the police know it's a lie anyway. You know why?
Why's that?
Any of those studios, anybody that have insurance on a facility have to have surveillance cameras a certain amount of feet away from your facility. So if it was a drive-by, they would have to go to the videotape and the surrounding videotape. So they knew that was a lie. But because he had the money and he had the cops on his payroll, nobody did nothing about it.
That's crazy to think about.
They got power, man.
Diddy's power is crazy.
That's why,
or was crazy to this point, because now
But
it
was
seems
it
like
his
it's
power? Because he has sugar daddies, right?
right. Like
that's his power.
It wasn't even really
it was his
borrowed.
power, maybe through his favors, but it was his power.
When he said he was the king of New York, he wasn't joking.
It's like, bro, this dude had everybody shaking. You know what I mean? The only person that would come at him. Look, 50 was the only one that would definitely come at him. Like 50 don't give a fuck.
Because 50 is a genius gangster. Like, yes, he's a gangster, but that man's fucking smart. Okay?
He's smart, exactly, and he's
He does
real.
not wanna come for
He's
him.
real. That's a shady motherfucker too. You know, we can't give 50 a pass either.
My man said R Diddy 2.0 is crazy work. R Diddy 2.0 called Jay-Z R Diddy 2.0.
Given. That's what it's given.
That is super wild, bro.
Yeah.
But Gene be keeping it a bean every time. Gene be keeping it a bean. That shit rhyme. But he do. You know what I'm saying? We got one more Gene and we out of here. You know what I'm saying? Look, Diddy was finding and sending witnesses to the DA. You know, they had, look, remember the whole scenario where like Shine was supposed to be the shooter?
Mm-hmm.
There's a lady that came out and said that Diddy shot her.
I
You know
believe
what I'm
her.
saying? She's like, no, Diddy was the shooter. And she was very adamant about that fact that Diddy was the shooter. So Gene is coming out saying that, look, Diddy was the shooter, basically. Like, I'm assuming it's putting that shit out there because it's the fact that, you know, Diddy was finding and sending witnesses to the DA to claim that Shine was the one that fucked around and pulled the trigger, but he really wasn't the one that pulled the trigger. You feel what I'm saying? So we gonna end this shit with this shit right here. Say what we gotta say. Go about our shit.
That's great.
I think the video dropped for a second. Give us a moment. We'll be right back. No. Dropped, here we go. Okay, it's fine.
Easy.
No, I don't know.